Let's move on now to Johny Messo, President of the World Council of Arameans. And I guess my question to you is, where are we right now, and what have you seen in your area when you deal with religious leaders, religious minorities?
Thank you, Maria. And first of all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the organizers for organizing such a timely, as the gentleman said, forum, bringing world leaders, academics, people who care about the peace, security, and stability and prosperity, one might add, of the world. Let me first introduce the audience to who our people are, the Arameans, otherwise known as Syriacs. The Aramean people are the indigenous people of southeast Turkey, Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon. We have a well-documented history of over 3,000 years, the Aramean people and our Aramaic language. And Aramaic is probably best known to most of you as the language of Jesus. It's the second language of the Bible. It played an important role in the whole Middle East. It was the international language of the whole Middle East between 700 BC and 700 AD. And the Arameans also translated much of the ancient Mesopotamian and Greek sciences into Arabic, and translated and passed on these sciences to the Arabs. This with respect to the past of our people. If you look at the present, and then I come to your question now, Maria, just 2 weeks ago, we were again victims of extremism, violence, intolerance, discrimination, whatever you want to call it. One of our people was kidnapped. First, he was beaten up in broad daylight in the street, kidnapped by 10 persons in northeast Syria by an organization called the YPG or the PYD, which is the Syrian branch of the PKK, which is not only by Turkey recognized as a terrorist organization, but also by the USA and the European Union, for example. We face many of these, let's say, atrocities committed by extremist movements committed against our people. In their view, there is no place for our people in our home countries, Turkey, Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon. And I can mention many examples, but if you look at the pandemic gave a pause to the whole world. First of all, to the, let's say, the extremists to regroup and rethink their strategies in order to perfect the implementation of their plans. On the other hand, the pandemic also gave the world, the civilized world, the opportunity to also rethink solutions, rethink how we can get rid of extremist seeds, thoughts in society, discrimination, and the world is, I believe, fed up with expressions of violence, hatred towards each other, and the world is in need of really peace, stability, and again, prosperity. And that's what our aim should be. We should learn to live, to accept each other, respect each other, appreciate each other, and lift up each other. And I think that is the goal of the whole civilized world. And again, this conference, thanks to the President of Turkey and the Foreign Minister for bringing everyone together, plays a key role in this aspect, I would say, because it brings people together, world leaders, who can really not just put policies together, but also focus on prevention and intervention. So briefly, maybe we can come back later to more examples.
Absolutely, and it's fascinating to hear about this religious group, Arameans, that we don't hear about that often. And thank you so much for taking the time to explain that to us.